When using spray paint, we often face unexpected problems. One of the most common is the paint suddenly running out in the middle of the job. This can be frustrating and disrupt our workflow. This issue can actually be avoided by using a refillable spray tool. In this video, I will show you a simple and practical way to make your spray paint refillable. Not only is this method more eco-friendly, but it also helps you save money since you won't need to keep buying new spray paint cans. First, prepare an empty spray paint can. Make sure the can is completely empty and that there is no remaining pressure inside. Next, mark the top part of the can using a marker. This marking helps ensure that the hole is positioned accurately and precisely. After that, I create a small pilot hole using a nail. This initial hole serves as a guide, making the next step much easier and reducing the risk of the drill bit slipping. Then, I enlarge the hole using a larger drill bit. Thanks to the pilot hole made earlier, the drilling process becomes more stable, more precise, and produces a clean, well-centered hole. Before modifying the spray paint can, I first clean out any remaining paint inside by adding thinner. This step is important to ensure the can is completely clean, so later it can be refilled with the paint color we want without mixing with the previous color. Before we continue, I'd like to ask, which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment and let me know. It's great to see that we can connect with each other from all around the world. Next, I prepare a tire valve stem. It doesn't have to be new, you can use a valve stem taken from an old and used tire. Cut off the base part and make sure the valve stem is still in good working condition, as this component is the key to the success of the tool we're making. Make sure the cut is clean and precise to achieve the best final result. Next, insert the cut valve stem into the hole that was made in the spray can. Ensure that the hole size matches the diameter of the valve stem, so it fits tightly and securely. Take a look at the result. The installation already looks very neat. However, at this stage, the valve stem can still move slightly. To achieve a better final result and prevent air leaks during use, I apply metal adhesive to secure the valve stem and seal the gap around the hole. Using metal glue is very important, as it strengthens the valve stem and ensures an airtight seal when pressure is applied. You can use any type of metal adhesive, but it's recommended to choose a high-quality one. With a strong and durable adhesive, this spray can be reused many times without the need to make a new one. Apply the adhesive slowly and evenly around the valve stem that has been installed in the hole. Make sure all gaps and small openings around it are completely sealed, as this step is the key to the success of the tool we are making. Make sure all holes are completely sealed with adhesive. Then, let it sit and allow the glue to fully harden so the final result becomes stronger and more durable. While waiting for the glue to dry, prepare another easy-to-find material, a plastic bottle. In this project, I use an empty plastic drink bottle that can be found almost anywhere. Next, make a small hole in the bottle cap. There's no need to make it too large, just keep it small and appropriate. Next, prepare a hose with a diameter that matches the hole made in the bottle cap. In this project, I use a hose taken from an old spray tool that is no longer in use. Cut the hose to the required length, then insert it firmly into the hole in the bottle cap. To achieve the best result and prevent any air leaks, I apply adhesive to the joint between the hose and the bottle cap. Make sure the glue seals all gaps completely so the connection becomes strong and airtight. For strengthening the plastic parts, I use a combination of super glue and baking soda. This combination creates a very strong bond, making the joint much sturdier and significantly improving the final result. The tool is now finished. This is the device we will use to refill the modified spray paint can. Now it's time to move on to the next step, the refill process before using the spray paint. The adhesive on the spray can has now fully hardened. This can is completely empty, there is no paint inside and no air pressure at all. Now, it's time for me to show you the magic of the tool we've made. First, remove the valve core from the valve stem. Use a proper valve core removal tool or a modified tool if needed. Once the valve core is removed, you'll see an opening that leads directly into the spray paint can. For the refilling process, I use a plastic bottle that has been modified with a small hose attached to the tip. This bottle works as a paint container and helps channel the paint into the spray can. I pour black paint into the refill container, but you can use any color you want according to your needs and preferences. One of the main advantages of this tool is its flexibility. You can easily change paint colors or even mix different colors together in the container before pouring them into the spray can. Since the paint is too thick, I add thinner to reduce its viscosity. This step is important to ensure smooth paint flow and achieve a spray result similar to commercially available spray paint. Make sure the paint is not too thick, as viscosity greatly affects the final outcome. Always mix the paint with thinner properly to get the best and most even spray result. Once the paint is thoroughly mixed with thinner, it's time to transfer it into the spray paint can. Insert the hose into the valve stem, then gently squeeze the plastic bottle. The paint will slowly flow from the bottle into the spray can. After all the paint has been transferred into the spray can, reinstall the valve core and tighten it securely. The final step is to add air pressure into the spray can so the paint can be released during use. In this case, I use a manual pump. This step is crucial. Without air pressure, the paint inside the can will not spray out. What makes this even more interesting is that the air pressure can be refilled multiple times. This allows you to adjust the pressure according to your spraying needs, whether for a finer or stronger spray. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please consider subscribing now. Join our community because we will continue to share many creative and interesting ideas. Don't forget to hit the like button if you find this video helpful. Your support motivates us to bring even more creative and amazing ideas in the future. Lastly, share this idea with your friends or family. You never know, this simple idea might be useful for them someday. In addition to using a plastic bottle, you can also use a large syringe as a refill tool for the modified spray paint can. I attach a small hose to the tip of the syringe to make it easier to draw the paint from the container and transfer it into the spray can smoothly and accurately. After refilling, don't forget to reinstall and tighten the valve core securely. Then, add air pressure into the spray can so it's ready for use. By making this tool, you can save a lot of money since you won't need to buy spray paint repeatedly whenever you need it. Used spray paint cans can be modified and refilled with any paint color you require. I hope this simple idea is useful. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.